This video will show you how to use Haiku's domain settings to control certain top-level settings for your domain. It's good to think about these settings early on in your time with Haiku because some of these settings will only affect newly created classes and accounts. You can find your domain settings under the Manage Domain menu here. First, let's look at the General tab. Under Domain Information, you can set the primary URL for your domain. This is the URL users will go to when they click on header logos in your domain. Beneath that, you can change text on your login page. You can use this to share brief login instructions for students, post a school motto, or any other quick piece of text you'd like. In the middle here, you can enter contact email addresses for user support requests, billing notifications, and import notifications. You can click these little green question marks for more details about each of these. Down below here, you'll see the import and export settings for your domain. These settings affect how you get your data into Haiku. You'll want to talk to your community advisor or one of our integration specialists before making any changes here. Under the Users tab, you'll find where to change the default time zone for your domain's users, as well as change settings for whether users are allowed to change their nicknames and avatar photos. In the Classes tab, you'll see the option to choose whether classes are private and whether parents are allowed in the roster, which will allow them to interact with and view class material. You'll also see class deletion settings. This allows you to choose how long the soft delete period for deleted classes and content is, meaning how long it is available to be recovered before it's permanently deleted. At the bottom here are some class customization options. You can choose whether to allow teachers to make their classes publicly visible, meaning anyone with the URL can access it. This setting here allows teachers to set up their own class schedules. This means they can choose how many terms and grading periods there are, as well as set the start and end dates for these. Here you can choose whether parents can see their children's grades, and this setting is for if you use right-to-left text in your domain. The last thing in the Classes tab is the default resolution for uploading videos. You have a few options here depending on how high you'd like the quality of videos to be. Just remember that higher resolution videos will take up more storage space in your domain. Let's move on to the Email tab. Individual users have control over most notification settings for their accounts. However, domain administrators can determine what time the daily notification emails will be sent out. Under Email Logo, you can set a header image for these notification emails. Just click the Choose File button to upload an image. Under the Themes tab of Domain Settings, you can decide whether to allow teachers to create their own custom themes or whether they're allowed to use Haiku themes. Make sure to save your changes before closing. If you have any questions about your domain settings, make sure to contact your community advisor at community@haikulearning.com.